Imagine the night settling gently over the village, as if the sky itself wanted to fall asleep. And in the quiet glow of lamplight, she walked slowly, holding her umbrella as rain tapped steadily above her. Each step was unhurried, as if she wished to stay inside this moment a little longer. The rain had always been her companion, her comfort, her quiet world where nothing rushed and no one demanded anything from her heart. Tonight, the raindrops seemed even softer, as if they remembered her, and were whispering something familiar. Her small wooden cottage waited at the edge of the road, glowing warmly through the rain-veiled night. When she reached the door, she stopped for a moment and listened. The sound of rain on the rooftop, on the trees, on the earth. It felt like a lullaby written only for her. She closed her eyes and breathed slowly, letting the rhythm settle deep inside her chest. But beneath the comfort, there was something else, something new. A flutter. A quiet shift. A feeling she hadn't named yet. Inside, she sat by the window like she always did, fingertips lightly touching the drops clinging to the glass. She should have felt peaceful. She always did. But tonight, her heart beat a little differently, like a soft drum hidden beneath the rain. She whispered to herself, almost shyly, "Will he come again?" The question floated in the air and settled softly on her shoulders. Far from her cottage, walking through the misty forest path, he moved quietly like someone who belonged to the rain itself. His cloak was wet, hair dripping, yet there was a calmness about him that seemed untouched by the storm. His thoughts wandered back to her, the girl who listened to rain as if it were a story written just for her. And he wondered why, after so many years of silence, he wanted to return to someone. To her, again. The bridge near her home glimmered with the reflection of moonlight scattered by raindrops. He paused there, letting the rain wash over him, feeling the weight inside his heart shift. The night whispered her name in every ripple on the river. And he knew he wasn't just passing through anymore. He was being guided. She stepped outside again, unable to stay still. And under the lone tree near the road, she saw him. He stood as if waiting for something he couldn't explain. Their eyes met. A moment stretched between them. Soft, trembling, alive. "You came back," she breathed. He nodded gently, raindrops sliding down his face like silver threads. "I didn't want to stay away." Inside her warm cottage, a candle glowed, and the rain provided a soft, endless backdrop. They sat across from each other, both shy, both unsure how close to sit. Their hands brushed accidentally, then slowly didn't move away. She turned toward the window, listening again to the rain. But this time, she wasn't alone in that moment. He watched her, realizing he had never seen someone love the world so gently. She whispered, "Rain feels different when someone shares it." He replied softly, "Maybe it was waiting for us." Later, they walked to the lakeside where the world felt washed clean. The distant rain shimmered like falling stars, each drop making the night sparkle. They stood together, close but unhurried. Time felt like warm honey, slow, sweet, peaceful. When the rain grew heavier, he reached for her hand. She didn't pull away. Instead, she leaned into him gently, letting the rain trace lines of warmth on their skin. For a moment, everything paused. Everything listened. Above them, unseen but softly felt, the old rain spirits watched. Legend said rain carried memories, carried emotions, carried names whispered by lonely hearts. And tonight, the spirits remembered theirs. She suddenly blinked and tears mixed with rain. "I was always alone. Only rain understood me." He touched her cheek tenderly. "Not anymore." The comfort in his voice settled deep inside her chest like a gentle ember. Without words, he pulled her close. She rested her head against him, and they moved slowly, like a soft dance created by the night itself. Their heartbeats matched the rhythm of falling rain. Back inside the cottage, they rested, separate beds. Same warmth, Same quiet heartbeat shared across the room. The rain wrapped the cottage like a blanket, and in the dimness, she whispered, "Stay, even after the rain ends." He answered without hesitation, "I will." Dawn arrived softly. Mist rose from the earth like a dream taking shape. They stepped outside together, walking side by side, the rain-washed world stretching ahead. Something new had begun. Quietly, beautifully, like the first light after a long night.